What is up, everyone? It is Diecastbuffet here again. Guys, in the 2023 Brad Keselowski Castrol Edge Salutes Ford Mustang. One of the best looking cars from 2023, in my opinion. Let's go ahead and check it out. Here we go, folks. Right out of the good old Diecast box. And guys, this is one of the best patriotic cars I think I've ever seen. That gold metallic number. The crimson dark red ribbon, the dark blue, the stars, the gloss white paint job. I mean, there is so much going on with this car. I absolutely love it, man. 2024, Brad Keselowski ran a patriotic car at Charlotte, and it's amazing. It's got like all kinds of blue and red and gradients. I think it even has like a person welding on the hood, and it has the sparks. Great looking car, right? Same thing in 2023. They knocked it out of the park with this paint scheme. So you have your patriotic Memorial Day weekend banner right there. You got Castrol Edge. Got your little star pattern there. Very, very nice. Forward, go to the front of the diecast here. You got RFK. See, this is what I'm talking about. These paint schemes, man, some of these teams just know how to design race cars. RFK is one of them. You have the patriotic American flag kind of colored RFK logo. That's awesome. Got number 6 right there. Sunoco. Go left side of the diecast in the gradients, that gold number, the dark red, the dark blue. Some of these teams, I'm not calling any teams out, but I'm just saying some of their paint scheme departments are kind of lacking. But RFK, they know what they're doing, guys. I'm telling you, they know what they're doing. That number is fan-freaking-tastic. That alone makes this diecast worth it. That gold number, that is awesome. Got Goodyear right there. NASCAR 35th, NASCAR salutes. Got your patriotic wheels, which, if you can't read what those say, I can't either. So, yeah. I know these videos are filmed in like 4K resolution or something, at least 1080p. Sometimes it renders in 1080p, but I actually do put the 4K settings for filming. I can't read that. That's like PlayStation 1 graphics. Let's just be honest with ourselves. Get Castrol Edge right there, like the sponsor placement. Fast and all, get the RFK stripes at the bottom, which is a signature on all their paint schemes. Don't believe me, I'll show another RFK car really quick. Beep, 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 beep. Very, very cool. And yeah, fast and all, as mentioned, I think. You have the gold touch around the gradient ribbon. Just a beautiful looking race car. Solomon Plumbing, got Brad Keselowski there, B post decal. For the back end of the car, of course, pick this one up for our friends over there at Circle B Diecast. You can too, guys. Make sure you use promo code Diecastbuffet. Got RFK right there, number 6. I like the red number 6 there. That's kind of different. On the front, they have the white number 6. The doors have the gold. The roof has the white number 6, and the rear has the red one. That's pretty interesting. Go right side of the diecast here, man. Just an awesome looking car. That right there is a bugaboo, though. The Castrol decal is kind of crinkled up, so I'm guessing it's an unofficial raced version. But, man, how cool would it have been if he would have won in this paint scheme? I mean, it's awesome, man. RFK is one of my favorite teams in NASCAR, and their paint scheme department's amazing. You know, I love a lot of the teams. I really do. It kind of defeats the purpose to cheer for like 90% of the field, but I just really do. I love a lot of teams. Back when Edwards and Matt Kenseth and David Reagan were driving for Roush, I was a fan of them, right? I loved Roush since then. I love RCR, Hendrick. You know, there's so many teams I like to cheer for. JTG Doherty, which is now called something else nowadays. But RFK, they get it with their paint schemes, man. They hit it out of the park. Another great team is Trackhouse Racing. They know what they're doing with their paint schemes. I'll show one of their Trackhouse Racing cars here. I mean, you can't tell me they don't know what they're doing with their paint schemes. A matte finish car, you have this geometric pattern that's like baked into the whole car. You can barely see it, but it's just subtle enough to get your attention. I mean, you can't tell me these teams don't know what they're doing. And in some of these paint schemes, I'm just saying, when a casual fan goes to buy a diecast, the paint scheme matters, right? Diehard fans are going to buy whatever they want, right? Chase Elliott could run a bright pink car with, it could have freaking Homer Simpson on the hood. A Chase Elliott diehard like myself is going to buy that. But a casual fan is going to look at that and say, I don't know about that. So what I'm trying to get at is, if you want to sell the most diecasts for your team and your sponsor and get your brand out there and give the best ROI for the sponsor who's paying all your team's bills, give them a paint scheme. that the casual fan is going to go to the racetrack, take pictures of, post on social media, buy the diecast for, buy the t-shirt with the diecast render or the car render on it, X, Y, and Z. Give them a great looking paint scheme. RFK gets that. Go to the back window, got Keselowski there, and the Castrol Edge logo once again. So, I'm telling you, man, RFK with Brad Keselowski is one of the coolest things of the 2020s in NASCAR, because Roush was... You know the foghorn from SpongeBob? Yeah, that one. Roush was quickly becoming that. Okay, I don't want to be that guy, but that's really what it was. It was a complete shell of their former self. They brought in Newman, they brought in Matt Kenseth, they brought in whoever, just trying to get the team turned around. And it was the team itself. They just didn't have the speed. There was a time and a place where Roush had 5 cars every week that could win a race in the Cup Series, right? Or say every week, almost every week. And they were down to maybe one car that could make a top 20. Look at RFK now. Buescher's winning. They just got Ryan Preece. They're going to have 3 full-time cars. Don't be surprised. Ryan Preece has some good runs, right? Brad Keselowski back to victory lane. Roush is on the uptick. And I think Roush, it's kind of weird how the sport comes full circle. Not to get on a diatribe here, get sidetracked. But Stewart-Haas Racing kind of replaced Roush at the top of the Ford camp in terms of the competitiveness, the statistics, X, Y, and Z. Stewart-Haas Racing folds, and now RFK is expanding. They're kind of reclaiming the crown they left around when Edwards left, so to speak. They're kind of reclaiming that role as being the second or best Ford team, which Stewart-Haas Racing went to Ford in 2017. But yeah, it's nice to see RFK or Roush Fenway, whatever the biff you want to call him as. I just call him Roush most of the time. It's good to see them back in victory lane, and I love it, man. They're one of my favorite NASCAR teams. I don't have one specific team I just cheer for. I don't have one specific driver I only cheer for, or one specific manufacturer. I love Chevy, I love Toyota, and I love Ford. I'm sorry. I like them all, okay? I love Pontiac, too. Don't even get me started on the Pontiac Grand Prix, man. I love them things. That's all for now, guys. Diecast Buffet. Signing off.